is a target sport, a recreational activity in which player rolls a ball towards the pin called as pin bowling and another target called as target bowling. The term bowling usually refers to 10-pin bowling. In the United Kingdom and Commonwealth countries, bowling also preferred to lawn bowls.
There are two types of bowling the pin, bowling and target bowling. In bowling, the goal is to knock over pins on a long playing surface known as lane. Striking achieved when all pins are knocked down on the first roll and spares achieved if all the pins are knocked down over on is a second roll. Lanes have a wood of synthetic surface onto which protective lubricating oil is applied in different specific odd patterns that vary ball path trajectories and characteristics. There are three popular variations of pin bowling: the candle pin, duck pin, and the tan pin. Candle pin, the ball pin are the smallest of the three, but candle pin are the tallest in the tennis. Duck pin are the shortest, and duck pin balls are barely larger than candle pin ball. Tan pin balls are the heaviest ball in pin.
In target bowling, the aim is usually to get the ball as close to a mark as possible. The surface in target bowling may be grass, gravel, or synthetic. The target bowling is usually played outdoors on a lawn. Outdoors bowling, the players throw a ball which is sometimes asymmetrically weighted in an attempt to put it closer to designated point or slots in the bowling area.
The earliest known forms of bowling date back to ancient Egypt with wall drawings, depicting bowling being found in a royal Egyptian tomb dated to 5200 BC and miniature pins and balls in an Egyptian child's grave about 5200 BC.
About 2,000 years ago in Roman Empire, a similar game involved between Roman religious Italy, the tossing of stone of object as close as possible to another stone object, which eventually evolved into outdoor bowling.
In 1299, the oldest surviving known bowling green for the target-style bowling was built by Master Close, which is still used. In 1366, the first official mention of bowling in England was made by King Edward III, banned it as a distraction of archery practice. In 15th and 17th century, lawn bowling spread from Germany, in Australia, Switzerland, and Low Countries with playing surface made of cinders or baked clay.
In 1846, the oldest serving bowling lanes in the United States were built as part of Roseland Cottage and now part of historic New England's Roseland Cottage House Museum. In 1848, the Scottish Bowling Association for Lawn Bowlings was founded in Scotland by 200 clubs. It was dissolved, then refounded in 1892. In 1864, Glasgow cotton merchant William Wallace Mitchell published Manual of Bowls Playing, which became a standard reference for lawn bowling in Scotland.
In 1875, the National Bowling Association was founded by 27 local clubs in the New York City to standardize rules for 10-pin bowling, setting the ball size and the distance between the fall line and the pin, but failing to agree on other rules. It was suppressed in 1895, the American Bowling Congress.
In 1880s, Justin White of Worcester, Massachusetts, invented candle pen of bowling. In the 1880s, Brunswick Corporation of Chicago, Illinois, makers of billiard tables, became makers of bowling pins, balls, and wooden lanes to sell to taverns, installing bowling alleys. In 1903, the English Bowling Association was founded by the cricketers W.J. Grace on January 1, 2008. It was merged with the English Women's Bowling Association to become Bowls England. In late 1916, the Women's International Bowling Congress was founded.
The equipments of bowling are bowling ball, bowling pin, and shoes. Bowling ball vary depending on type of bowling game. 10-pin balls are large, up to 27 inches or 69 centimeters in circumference, and approximately 8.59 inches or 21.8 centimeter in diameter, and typically have 3 holes. The balls come in various weights from 6 to 16 pounds or 2.7 kilograms to 7.3 kilograms, with the size and spacing of finger hole often smaller on lighter balls to accommodate smaller hands. Different kind of balls are available for different styles of bowling. There are types of chemical covers that allow a bowling ball to hook more.
Bowling pin are the target of bowling ball. In pin bowling variation, the size and shape of pin vary, but are generally cylindrical and widens where the ball strikes the pin. 10-pin bowling pins are the largest and heaviest, weighing 3 lb, 6 ounce, 1.5 kg. Duck pin is shortened and quarter than standard 10-pin. In candle pins are the tallest as is 3/4 in 40 cm, but only 215 by 16 in 7.5 cm wide, and 2 lb is 8 ounce, 11 kilograms in weight. They are made by giving block of rock maple wood into approximate shape and then turning on a one edge, turning on the budget after the materials painted and covered with a glossy finish.